to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. Different kind of video today, guys, because I don't actually have anything to do on the car just yet that I actually have parts for. So it's a really clear day, like there's no rain. It's clear is in terms like it's not raining. So I'm just going to go out and enjoy the car. I'm going to take you along for the ride, basically. So I appreciate this video is probably not going to be for a lot of people because I'm not working on the truck, you know, but if you want to hear some cool turbo spooly whooshy noises, then this video might be for you and we can just enjoy it, a bit of a chill video. So that being said, let's get into it, I guess. I also still want to like explain some future plans for the truck as well, because there is definitely some stuff that needs to happen. There's a lot which has presented itself recently that, you know, I actually didn't think needed to happen, but it does now, which is, you know, a bit of a shame. But so let's just go really. So the first one is actually this line lock brake. Now, if you didn't know, if you haven't been watching the updates, I have a line lock rather than a handbrake, and it's good. Like, it works. It's real solid. Like, my God, is it solid? But guys, it leaks, and I've got, every time I come to my car, I've got hydraulic fluid. I mean, it's coming out right now, hydraulic fluid, and I've got to always carry something, or I've got to be prepared to wear something to wipe it on, which is, that's not ideal, is it? So I need to figure out why it's leaking, because there's just a flow of it, and it seems to be that I can get it to stop at like a certain angle on the line lock. So that's a pretty major issue. Like, I don't really, because I'm not going to be drifting this car or any of that, you know, I'm clearly not a drifter. But because I don't plan to do anything like that, I don't really want to install. It's moving a bit bumpy. Why is it a bit lumpy? Alright, weird, never mind. Sorry, I felt something on the back there. No, it's fine. I don't really want to install a normal handbrake. The line lock, it works. It works fine. So I don't want to install a handbrake. So I need to figure out that really. So if anyone knows anything about them and why they may leak at certain angles, let me know. I'm also shouting, by the way, because I don't know how good the mic quality is. I'm filming on the GoPro. Now, I'm not going to get on it just yet. I need to drive it around. I need to heat I need to warm the engine up. So we're just going to be enjoying it for the time being. Why are you still moving? Literally just looking at a bloody phone. Gives me like this much distance to get through. Unreal. God, I hate people. Seriously. Anyway, well, I'll probably edit that out, I think. So yeah, I'm just going to warm the car up and then tell you some other bits and bobs. So I'm on this like windy country road, and all I hear is all these rattles. So it kind of reminded me of another thing that needed to happen. FYI, the engine's still not warmed up. But it's all like the consumables, is that what we call them? So like here, for instance, this trim, this, and on the outside, I've got to change them. Like, I've got to order them, I've got to sort them out. But it also reminds me that I need to ask you guys, do you want to see every little thing that goes on this truck? Because there's a lot that I've done that like I've not told anyone about. So I had a nightmare trying to find new windshield wipers, you know, and I didn't film it. I installed them and I didn't talk about it, but I don't know if anyone's actually interested in that. But obviously, you know, if you want to get one of these trucks or something of this era, it might be something that you're interested in, but it is really hard to find. I managed to find a company that still makes them. And funnily enough, I actually had to get 240Z ones. Weirdly enough, because they do exactly the same head. So it's the fitment, it's the head of the wiper blade, how it attaches. It's a bayonet head. But modern ones, some people might find this interesting, modern ones are really long, whereas the old ones are really, really short. So you can't buy the standard bayonet head. And some people might be interested, some people might not be. But this is why I'm asking, you know, because there's a lot that I've done on this truck that some people are just, like, it's boring. Some people might not be interested. So yeah, let me know, like, because there's a lot like that, you know, like pinch weld. You know, pinch weld trim. Like old cars have a lot of pinch weld trim. Is that interesting? To me it's interesting because I've never, this is my first really old car. I've never had a classic car before. And some people might find it really interesting. So let me know. But that, like I said, that reminds me, you know, this stuff, I need to replace a lot of that, which takes me on to a lot of the cosmetic things. I need to buy door handles. I was going to just refresh them, polish them up, and I've tried, but nah, they're not good. You just can't, like, it's the coating, they're just knackered. And short of scrubbing it all down, trying to respray it, if you can even respray them chrome, there's just no point. So I'm going to buy some new ones from Thailand, which you can still buy actually, and they're really nice, and then obviously install them. And the other stuff is the dash. Now I'd said a long time ago that I was going to do a custom dash. I said that in one of the first videos I'd done on this car, but I'm not going to now because it's just going to be too expensive. I've thought of a second thing to do: a flocked dash, a black flocked dash. What do you think? Let me know. Some people might be interested, and like, I think that's going to be really cool. So I'm going to do like a whole video on like how to flock your dash from home. But that'll be one big thing to do anyway. And then I guess really from there it'll be respraying the plastic interior that I couldn't flock, because of course the whole dash will be flocked, which will make that look really nice, but then there's lots of stuff in the dash that I'm going to have to respray black, lots of plastic, so that'll be like a big job. The whole dash will have to come out. So that's one major thing as well. So stay tuned for that. You know, thumbs up if you want to do a video on that. Let me know. So anyway, I'm gonna focus back on getting this car warmed up. I've just been driving for like, I don't know, 20 odd minutes. This truck, seriously, my God, it hates going around corners. I do wonder if there's any fabricators in the UK that are watching this. That there probably isn't, but whatever. Long shot, if there's any fabricators in the UK, do you think there's any way you could make something which makes this not want to kill itself around a corner? I'd be really curious to know. And on that note, we're talking about fabrication. The other thing that really desperately needs to be done on this truck, and it is quite desperate actually, is the rot that is in the firewall. And I alluded to it in a previous video. There's a lot of rot there actually, and it really annoyed me. But as things go, the entire truck is like 90% is pretty good. There's not a lot of rot on it. All the body panels are pretty damn good. on a whole, like it's 90% there. There's just some rot in the firewall. I need someone. Basically, if there's any fabricators that want to, you know, work with me on redoing this firewall, let me know. But that's the other thing that does need to be done. I need to restore the firewall. I need it cut out and I need a new one put in, basically. And maybe even like a new way of water getting out of that cowl area, because that's why it's rotting. On old cars, they've got where the wiper, the motors for the wipers are. It's all this. It's basically a cavity, and on this truck, it pulls with water, and because of that, naturally, it's rusted. Which is really, you know, it's a shame. Like, it sucks. And then like, the other thing is that I'd like it to be fully resprayed, everything sanded back, bare metal, get rid of every little inch of just any slight possibility of rust that might be brewing anywhere, and then resprayed. I want the wheel arches to be sprayed black, everything. I want it to, black and white is the theme, obviously, because we're doing the interior door cards that colour. But that's quite a lot to sort of bring you up to speed on, isn't it? And then really, it's just enjoy it. It needs to be tuned. It needs a brand new ECU. Yeah, it's quite a lot, really. Quite a lot that needs to happen with it. But hopefully, you've enjoyed this little vloggity vlog. And a little bit of turbo noises. I think we're warmed up now. Yeah, we're warmed up. I'll give you a call. That was only the 4 grand. This engine revs happily and power all the way to 6.5. I've got to give you one of them, guys. I've got to give you one of them. I'm just on some country relays at the moment. The thing is that there's no traction control at all. So it's very dangerous because it's a lot of power in a chassis and a body that only has, it's like 1,000 kilos. It's nothing. I'm trying to remember where I go up here, don't I? I'm actually doing a shop. That's where I'm going right now. I'm taking this out for a Sunday drive. Anyway, first gear pull. Second gear already. And he managed to get to 4K again. 4 grand. Christ. This thing is terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. I love this truck so much. Like, it is quick. When it gets on boost, it's really quick. And I'm fairly certain it's only a stock tune because it's got a stock turbo. Everything on it looks stock. So yeah, there's a lot we need to get for it, like uprated injectors, all this stuff, like future-proofing it for, oh god, really tight corner. Future-proofing it for a tune and a remat, basically. But also a new clutch. So there's a lot that needs to be done. Anyway, let's go. That wasn't even 6 grand. Fucking hell. Oh my god. This car, truck, whatever you want to call it, terrifying. I love it so much. Oh my god, I love it. Oh dear, right, okay, let me get my head back in the game. Am I still talking, am I not? Oh, it's a Border Terrier, just like Jasper. He doesn't want to walk. Right, anyway. Oh, right, so yeah, so we need bigger injectors. Already, I need an uprated fuel pump, but to get the fuel pump, you need to take the bed off, unless there's somewhere that the guys who had this in Thailand have worked a way in there, I don't know. Remap and tune. I want to get it to stock power, the limitations of stock internals. This engine, stock, can do 375 horsepower to the wheels, which is about 450, I think, bhp, if I remember rightly. If my math is correct. Like, they can put out really good power, and that's what I want to do. I don't want to, I'm not looking to upgrade the internals that much. I might put cams in it, but because the truck is so scary, and it's very much like the truck really has limitations. Like you could go fast in a straight line, but even then it's got piddly little 15-inch wheels, so you can't really do that much with it. So I think realistically it's just tune the engine to what it can do and then call it a day, and really spend money on everything else. Get everything resprayed, everything nice, and just restore it and then keep it. That's the plan anyway. So there's a lot to do with this truck. It's going to take a long time. This is years of work, and I will keep documenting it as well. But you need to let me know, guys, how in depth do you want these videos to be? Like I said, I bought windshield wipers, but that was a pain in the arse. But some people might really be curious about that, because you might be looking to restore your own classic car. Or you might have the Nissan hardbody D21, which is very similar to this. Very similar, in fact. This is its granddad, basically. So you might be looking to do something like that as well. But follow along, guys. There's a lot to do on this truck. Hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to make it as interesting as possible, but there will be videos like this, because I want to release 2 videos a week for you. And I don't have the money to keep, to rush and buy everything that I need just to make content. So there will be videos where I'm just enjoying the car, but hopefully you enjoy that as well. So let me know. Thank you, guys. Honestly, it means the world to me that you're watching this. I know I'm just messing around and I'm just enjoying cars, but I love it, and I really like the fact that you're enjoying it as well. In summer, content will get better. We'll get the drone out a bit more. I want to do some cinematics. I want to do proper full video movies of the truck, of the Skyline that Nick has, the GTR. So yeah, it will get better, I promise. Thanks so much. This is Car Nonsense. Take care.